Very welcome to join in our show at the Drawingroom. Would you please make Sansha feel very famous, very special and important, and very welcome? Sansha, thank you.
Thank you. Hello, my name's Sansha. That's not my actual name because I'm not Japanese or anything. But it's basically the name my mum wanted to call me before I was born, but she was too scared. And she would always look at me with moist eyes, oh, love that name. And then I was like, why did you just call me then? And then when I started producing music, I was like, oh, I'll change my name because I've got new music out. And I was like, oh, I'll just call myself Sansha. But it's not Santa. Sometimes the computer thinks I'm Santa, but that's not it. So yeah, the first song I'm going to do is a cover. It's the only cover I'm doing for the whole evening. But it's by Akon. I can't really relate to it. It's called Locked Up, but it's about being in prison and being locked in and having your car stolen. I can't really relate to that, but my phone did once get confiscated and I was put in a room for a day and all I wanted to do was buy panini. And so I can relate to it a bit. This is Locked Up by Akon. I'm steady trying to find a motive. Why do what I do? Freedom ain't getting no closer. No matter how far I go, car is stolen, no registration. Cops patrolling. Now they don't stop me and I get locked up. Won't let me out. Won't let me out. Locked up. Won't let me out. 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 Heading uptown to re-up, back with a couple of keys. Corner blocks on fire, undercover dressed as fiends, making so much money. Products moving fast. I put away the stash, and as soon as I sold the last bag, fucked around. Then I got locked up. Won't let me out. Won't let me out. Locked up. Won't let me out. 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 Ooh, ooh. Won't let me out. Won't let me out. 'Cause visitation no longer comes by. Seems like they forgot about me. Commissionary's getting empty. My soulmate's getting food without me. Can't wait to get out. Move forward with my life. Got a family that loves me, wants me to do right. But instead I'm here and I'm locked up. Won't let me out. 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 Won't let me. Won't let me out. Thanks. Thanks. The next song I'm going to do is called Downhill From Here, and it's got a bit of talking in it, but it's about it's called Downhill From Here because I always used to say as a joke, oh, it was all downhill from there, and there's this place I go down my road, and I always think it's all telling me signs, and it's not. Like, oh, the grass is growing, wow, my life has changed. Okay, the wind never blew in my direction anyway. It's alright, I never found it easy to sleep at night. There's this nice spot down my road my first boyfriend dumped me years ago. He was quite nice to me and it was all downhill from there. I still visit that patch of grass, or where I parked my arse, and he told me he didn't feel the same this time out. There's a nice view of the town. The grass goes every time I visit. That's quite metaphorical, isn't it? He was good to me, and it was all downhill from there. okay. The wind never blew in my direction anyway. It's alright. I never found it easy to sleep at night. I never knew my grandpa well. Most of the memories I forgot. But for the stories my mum tells, he also liked to walk a lot. I should have taken him for that walk. I think he'd like the view. Talk about things like history. We let him down with things like history. I once gave him a nosebleed when trying to touch his hair. He was good to me and it was all downhill from there. It's okay. The wind never blew in my direction anyway. It's alright. I never found it easy to sleep at night. That's the end of that one. Thanks. Blah, blah, blah. There we go. Is it on? Okay, cool. So this next song I'm going to play is about, I made up a story to make myself feel better. Someone wasn't meeting up with me, and he was a stoner, and I thought this whole story, like, he's just all he does is he does it on his own, and he doesn't want to leave the house, and he's just so scared of life. That's why he won't leave the house, meet up with me. And this is what I would have said to him if I was actually mental, but I didn't. Thank God. Don't smoke weed on your own. I could help you out. Finish off your joint. Don't be scared of picking up the phone. I'll make all the chat. You can just relax if you're nervous. You don't need to be shy. Open up your eyes. I am just a leap away from 7 years ago. Nothing you don't know, just another smile line. 'Cause I know that you're an introvert, but if you open the front door, won't hurt, you'll find sunshine. Don't play games on a Larry. I can be your Harry. I might even win at FIFA. And I wanna snap you up or even have a fuck. Even if I did, would that be bad? Please don't be freaked out. I'm not gonna shout anything from any rooftop. I'm not a psycho. If you really wanna know, check my mental health records. 'Cause I know that you're an introvert, but if you open the front door, won't hurt, you'll find sunshine. Keep me in mind and don't smoke weed on your own, 'cause it's unsociable. Don't smoke weed on your own, 'cause it's unsociable. The next one's a bit more sad. It's about this girl. I started getting quite close with her at uni, and she was telling me some things about her relationship. Her boyfriend was being quite mean, but she didn't want to like cry in front of anyone. And we were talking about it, and then she was like, I was in a plane. I didn't want to cry in public, so I did it in the airplane toilet. I was like, so did you schedule your breakdown? And she was like, yeah. This song is called A Scheduled Breakdown. And then I was like, being all like, once you lose your patience, you'll never get it back. As if I was like really old and wise. And then like, all the shitty things I was saying, I was writing into a song. This is called a scheduled breakdown. You break my heart every single day, but I don't want to have a breakdown on a plane, so I'll schedule it for the car, even if I get that far. All these things I'm starting to admit, but I don't want to cry in public, so I'll do it in the loo. That's where I'll think of you. Always waiting for a better day. Will the day come? Will the day come? Patience goes, flirt out the window. You won't get it back. You won't get it back. Writing stories of our daily lives. Don't want the dark to override your vicious lies. Please change your sight. You are picking at your fickle dreams to be the one you want me to be. Don't look away, I have something to say. Goes, flirt out the window. You won't get it back. You won't get it back. The end. Thanks. I'm gonna do two more guitar ones. This one's called "You're Everything He Never Was." He wouldn't ever dance with me. He made me feel alone. You walked me home. You're everything he never was. He only ever made me one cup of tea. He wouldn't let me smoke. You gave me every line of coke. You're everything he never was. I think of kissing him and I wanna snore. I think of you and I still want more. I threw him away, but to him I'm snappy. I could throw the day and still be happy. The way he acted towards me was cold. You make me feel like gold. You're everything he never was. He wouldn't ever dance with me. He made me feel alone. You walked me home. You're everything he never was. He never was. Thanks. There's one more. It's quite short. It's called "There's a Reason." Came from quite an arrogant place. Nothing was happening with this guy, And my friends would be like, why doesn't he want you? And I'd be like, I don't know. And then I got really drunk and then wrote down all the reasons why it wasn't happening. And then made it into a song. This is called There's a Reason. There's a reason why I haven't got your number yet. Is it my clothes, the hole in my nose? Do I talk too much about my pets? Do you hate the way I twist my hair? Does it bother you? Do you really care that you're green and I'm Labour and we might like different ice cream flavours? There's a reason. Must be a reason. There's a reason. Must be a reason. There's a reason why we only talk for 5 minutes at a time. You always cut it fine when I'm talking to you. Am I that intense? Do you want to be in the past and not the present tense when I'm talking to you? 'Cause you're smiling while I'm whining. Maybe this is all just fine timing, but you're there and I'm here and all I want to do is lick your ear. What? There's a reason. Must be a reason. There's a reason. Must be a reason. Thanks. The next song I'm doing is about having a positive attitude to when you're about to get dumped. So I was about to get dumped, and I was on an aeroplane, and I got stressed because I'm going to get dumped. So I lost my passport, and when you lose your passport, they put you in like a square, and then they pretend to look for it, and then they don't, and then they pretend that then they haven't found it, and then you go home. So I had some time to think, and I thought, do you know what, this is just like an exam. Like, if you just don't talk to them, you get an A star. If you see their mum in Waitrose and be polite but kind of aloof, that's also an A star. But if you call them any time after midnight, that's a U. And I thought, I'll just smash it. I thought, I'll do it well. I was like, oh, do it well. That's a song name, isn't it? And then I wrote a song about it. You don't like me anymore. You've replaced me for some whore, and I am quite offended. I don't know what I've done wrong. Should I not have had that bong at that party you attended? I'll try to stay rational, even though the National are playing in my ears. I'll do this heartbreak well. I did my first one years ago and I excelled. I'll do it good. I know that I could. I am flying in the air, though you don't really care that I've just been on holiday. I miss you playing with my hair, taking off your underwear. You probably don't remember that. Anyway, I'll try not to overreact. Keep hold of my tracks, make sure I don't make any calls past 12. I'll do this heartbreak well. I did my first one years ago and I excelled. I'll do it good. I know that I could. I'll do this heartbreak well. I did my first one Thanks. Thank you. This is my. I'm going to do three more. This is a song called Daytime TV, and just check this is working. Yeah, it is. This is a song called Daytime TV. I've always wanted to make a song about watching TV in the daytime because it's just so gross. And now that I've finished uni, I've been gross all the time, and I have a job, but I always kind of on the brink of getting fired because I'm not a very good barmaid, and I just don't really know what I'm doing, and I'm just always watching TV. And never mind. This is called Daytime TV. It's also a rap. This isn't okay anymore. I should have a better job and not be answering the door in my pajamas. Pop's probably gonna fire me, and when I look behind me, I'm still watching daytime TV. This isn't okay anymore. I should have a better job and not be answering the door in my pajamas. Pop's probably gonna fire me, and when I look behind me, I'm still watching daytime TV. The stage is pretty gross, I feel like I feel it the most. All my friends are making money, I'm just making toast. Always awake at night, my sister's right. Need to wake up early just to feel like I'm alive. She says this is a rite of passage, feeling like I've got no place. Living at home again, this old space. Photos of me everywhere with a different face. I'm a child again, but growing up. I want Coke, but I've got 7-Up. This isn't okay anymore. I should have a better job and not be answering the door in my pajamas. Pop's probably gonna fire me, and when I look behind me, I'm still watching daytime TV. This isn't okay anymore. I should have a better job and not be answering the door in my pajamas. Pop's probably gonna fire me, and when I look behind me, I'm still watching daytime TV. Roll out of bed, switch on ITV this morning. How did I let my life become this boring? I'm wobbling around in life with no purpose, you see. After this morning, I'll watch Come Dine With Me. My mum is pretty hopeful it will be alright within a year, but every time I'm getting a rejection, it's another tear. All the people I email end up ignoring me. All I seem to do is watch daytime TV. This isn't okay anymore. I should have a better job and not be answering the door in my pajamas. Pop's probably gonna fire me, and when I look behind me, I'm still watching daytime TV. first time I've properly performed that ever. Thanks. I've got two more. This one is called "The Boy Never Left You Behind." It's called that because basically, I'm going to stand up now. I was at uni, and basically my house, opposite my house was another house, and there was like a cloudy window, and I got out the shower, and I was just in a top, not really a top, and then I saw a silhouette of someone smoking. I was like, oh my god, they totally looked at me. And then I had this whole like psychology, like, oh my god, like just the boy inside of them never left them. They're still a child who wants to look at me. And then like, but then like I thought it would happen again, and it didn't. And I was like, oh, I kind of missed this, even though it only happened once. Yeah, this is it. Acceptable, you know. By the time you put your cigarette out, it was too late for me to shout anything that could retain my dignity. That got lost when your eyes traced my body, but there I was, stuck to the ground. You slipped out without a sound, disappeared into your house, which is just different colours to me. Your bathroom is blue, and you're just a silhouette, but you've seen the lines that make shapes on my chest, and that will never change. And if I met your wife, then I would tell her your husband needs to watch porn on his computer. And if you have a look inside, you'll find the boy never left you behind, never left you behind. Upset me. Part of me hopes you roll another ciggy and make your way to that front seat. Well, my hair is wet from the shower and I feel the power. All eyes on me. Even if the eyes are a bit creepy, but I've always wanted to be a dancer. Now here's my chance to show I can be admired without clothes. There we go, I've said it, I like the risk. I'll leave my curtains open for your abyss. I'll drill my life a peephole for two. I'll save a slice just for you. And if I met your wife, then I would tell her your husband needs to watch porn on his computer. And if you have a look inside, you'll find the boy never left you behind, never left you behind. Drink my PVA glue quick. It's not, it's coconut water. So this is my last song. Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed it. This is called A Good Time. Oh, I do need to put my laptop on. Do you know why it's not working? One second. Well done. Okay, so this song is called A Good Time, and I wrote it when I'd gone on holiday with my family, and we'd all argue all the time, but we hadn't been on holiday all together for a while, and we were like, it was quite eventful. And also, my cat had just died, so I think we were all feeling a bit strange, like something's different. And me and my sister were like in the bathroom right at the end, like, it's a bit weird, wasn't it? She was like, yeah. I was like, do you think we actually had a good time? I was like, I don't know. This is called A Good Time. Went on holiday for Dad's birthday. Thought we'd spend some time, but the mood had power as the weather turned sour. We felt left behind. Thought we found it hard to stop the heat fly. 'Cause I don't remember waiting for the sun to rise. I'll be all on the brink, 'cause I can't help but think, did we really have a good time? Me and my brother fought every day. My sister tried hard to keep the peace at bay, but she didn't succeed, 'cause she drank too much rosé. Asked my parents to get more pets, but they said no, so I got upset, 'cause the last one died, and it really did make me cry. Thought we found it hard to stop the heat fly. 'Cause I don't remember waiting for the sun to rise. I'll be all on the brink, 'cause I can't help but think, did we really have a good time? Did we really have a good time? I can't let you go. I'm talking about my cat, not a boy. 'Cause I am feeling low. Thought we found it hard to stop